speedometer is really accurate. 52 is 53, 54. So 55 is 54, 1 mile per hour off. The only problem here is when you're trying to get off the line, that's where it kind of thinks. But once you're going past 35, 40, you're good. If you look at the Dragy screenshot, you'll see that the 0 to 30, 0 to 40 is really the slowest. And from 40 to 60, it's really good. So it's just off the line. So this is the top of the line Murano that you can get today. And this design has stayed the same pretty much since 2015. We actually had one of these. It was a Platinum 2015 model. We had it for a couple of years. Great car. Welcome back, everyone. Today we have a 2023 Nissan Murano Platinum on our channel. I want to say a big thank you to Sheehy Nissan of Manassas in Manassas, Virginia. A big shout out to them. Thank you to Drew and Christian for providing me this car. Hello, Michael.
How you doing, sir?
And as always, today we're going to take a look at the exterior, interior, take it for a quick drive, do some 0 to 60 Dragy tests, and talk about the summary and conclusions. Let's get her started up. Let's start that beautiful engine and go take a look outside. So this is the top of the line Murano that you can get today. And this design has stayed the same pretty much since 2015. We actually had one of these. It was a Platinum 2015 model. We had it for a couple of years. Great car. Drove really nicely. And I'm actually really glad that Nissan has not changed this yet. This is still the older traditional typical styling that you get in a car. Because you see nowadays, most of the cars, they're becoming all like Tesla. They're becoming just screens everywhere. No physical buttons, nothing. Well, I do think screens are cool in their, like, you know, just how they look and how they function. But I still love the old aspect of the styling. I still love these buttons. I still love how, you know, you have all the physical controls. I think it's cool. So here in the back, we got quite a few nice features. Adjustable rear seats, heated seats, fast chargers, a separate climate, you know, right here, wood. And I gotta say, it's very comfortable back here. There's a lot of space for my head. We got the armrest with the cup holders, your phone holder. Super duper nice. There we go. There's a lot of space on the back, so you can put all your things, fold the seats, and take a nice journey with your family. Everything is automatic. Let's see. It's gotta be this one. Yes. I think it's right here. I think this is where the lever is, yes. So we have a VQ engine in here. It's the 3.5 liter V6. This has remained the same for many years, and it's a very good power plant. We got 260 horsepower. So fundamentally, the only things that have really changed throughout the years is how the leather in the interior looks here. It's got that nice quilted stitching, diamond pattern. We got an updated infotainment system with a better touchscreen, more tech. You got the Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. Everything here is extremely easy to use. Super duper straightforward. You got your audio, your menu, your Bluetooth audio, everything that you need, your map. Nice, clean, and simple. This dash here shows you all the information that you need. Your driving aids, the speed limit, the tire pressure. I usually like to keep it here. You got a lot of storage space here. Here. A big panorama sunroof. Auto dimming mirror with HomeLink. You also have a 360 parking camera as well here. And you can see, you know, the side of the curb, like where you're parking next to the side of a curb. So far, in the few minutes that I've been driving this Murano, I've noticed it kind of rides smoother than the 2015. It also feels much smoother. Like this, the CVT, I feel like they definitely changed the way it works and just upgraded it, because it feels way more responsive and smooth than the 2015 model. We also have the Bose audio in here. Overall, I gotta say, I really enjoyed how Nissan has made this interior. We have soft touch plastic here. Here it's a little more hard. Here it's soft and quilted. The steering wheel is nice on leather. It's got a high quality feel to it, very plush. And it's really nice and easy on the power. So just like that, we're up to highway speed. Very energetic, good powertrain. The seating position is good. You see everything around you. There aren't many blind zones. You have all the safety tech here, the blind spot, and it will actually beep if there is a car in your blind zone. And I love how you don't need to even give much throttle here. Just a little bit of throttle and you're already in the right RPM. And the sound is also pleasant. It's the V6 growl. It's not a raspy 4-cylinder engine. It's a nice 6-cylinder growl. Everything is here is easy to see, so no matter how bright it is or dark, you'll have no problem seeing the gauges, knowing what speed you're going, seeing the map. Very straightforward to use. The seats are comfortable. They are made by NASA, developed by NASA. I was gonna say, I believe they call them the Nissan Zero Gravity seats. That's what NASA calls them. So they feel super plush and comfortable. As far as the ride goes, I would say this car feels very similar to a Volvo XC90 that I recently drove and reviewed here on the channel. I will attach the link if you'd like to watch that review. But ride quality, this feels like a pure luxury car. You don't hear much noise in the cabin. There's not much wind noise. You can just hear the engine a little bit. Give it some gas and it goes. Personally, for me, this powertrain is more than plenty to pass anybody you want to pass on the road, especially once you're already moving at speed. It's really instant, intelligent, and knows exactly what you're trying to do. The only time where you can feel like you want more power is off the line when you're trying to floor it. These don't necessarily love to fly off the line. It's just not how they're geared. But we will see what the 0 to 60 time here is, how good it is. But so far, I've definitely been enjoying this highly. Great machine. So Michael, what are your thoughts on it so far?
I think the car is really comfortable.
Right.
Especially, I would say, I was, like a few weeks back, I had the opportunity to be in the new Altima, and I was really pleasantly surprised with that car. And same thing here. The Murano really feels like a lot better than the one from like the previous generation, and I like it a lot. Good interior. Yep. Very solid.
Good touches. Nice double quilt. Yep.
Double quilt. It's pretty simple, but I would say good visibility out of here.
Yep.
Overall, I really like this car as a passenger.
Good. Good. Well, what do you think we'll do on the 0 to 60?
6 seconds, 6.5.
No, I don't think. Maybe 8 seconds, maybe 7.5. But we shall see. I don't know what time we will do, but let's see what happens. I don't know if they really change the gearing here or something, or make it better off the line, but we shall see. All right, so 3, 2, 1, let's go. Let's go. See, that's what I'm talking about. Off the line, it's not the fastest car, but now 8.7. So we did 8.7 seconds. Not the best time that we could have gotten, but this is just the first run, and it's a super duper hot day. It's like, what, 90 degrees?
Something like that.
Yeah, so we did a verified 8.7 seconds, and the 1/8 mile came in at 10.86 at 70 miles an hour. Again, not the fastest times, but let's give this one more try, shall we?
All right.
I will try a different method where I actually don't floor it right away. I actually give it a quick tap, then floor it. And we will also disable, we'll actually do 3 runs. We'll do 3 runs. Second run, I'll disable the traction and I'll give it a quick tap, see if that changes anything. And then the third run, we're gonna turn off the AC and give it a little bit of brake torque and then go. Because to me, it does feel faster than an 8-second car. Like, it does, genuinely. Once you're moving, it feels really quick. Three, 2, 1. Let's go. Nine seconds. 9.12. This is for some reason slower than the previous generation that I've timed, you know, the 2015. The one from 2015 did about 7.8, 7.7, you know, pretty comfortably. Maybe it's the weather, maybe it's the gas in this specific car. I don't know what the reason is. We'll give it one more try. Just one more try to see what happens. Maybe, what if it becomes better? The U-turn radius here is good. Speedometer is really accurate. 52 is 53, 54. So 55 is 54, 1 mile per hour off. Like, it doesn't feel like a 9-second car. It accelerates really effortlessly. Now, we'll give this one more shot. This is the final one. Maybe it will do better, who knows. .86.
Well, it was
honestly,
right.
Well, not bad. I mean, there's 2 of us in here, so by myself probably be like an 8.4. And again, the weather's just way too hot. It's way too hot today. But yeah, that was, you know, kind of expected result. I kind of expected it to be closer to 8 seconds, maybe an 8.2. Again, it doesn't really matter. It's the only problem here is when you're trying to get off the line. That's where it kind of thinks. But once you're going past 35, 40, you're good. If you look at the Dragy screenshot, you'll see that the 0 to 30, 0 to 40 is really the slowest, and from 40 to 60 it's really good. So it's just off the line, you know. But beside that, it's a solid, spectacular ride. And the power, like I said, the power here is really good. Once you're moving, it's perfect. This has got lots of power. I like how the materials here feel very soft and smooth. I like them too. We have the ventilated heated seats here as well. The heated steering wheel. So nice features overall. A lot of cool stuff.
Yeah.
So some of the competitors that you can also consider looking at in this class would be a Honda Pilot. What else?
Highlander?
Yeah, a Highlander could be, a Highlander could be one of them. But you know what? The Highlander is quicker off the line. Like the 0 to 40 is quicker in the Highlander, but once you're moving, the Highlander isn't really any quicker than this car. Feels about the same. This is actually more responsive in my opinion. But as far as enjoying the drive, this is far more enjoyable and solid than a Highlander in my perspective. I did get a chance to review the 2022 XSE model, and I like this way more than the Highlander. I haven't had a chance to review the Santa Fe yet, the new one, but this so far out of that segment, like the Toyota Highlander, the which other car?
Pilot.
Yeah, I've driven the Pilot. Out of these 3, this has definitely got to be my favorite one. Just the car is a package. I feel like it gives you the best. Just the best comfort, the best ride, the best efficiency. Because the CVT in itself is very, like, the CVT transmission makes for a very efficient, car. You know, compared to the other trucks in this class, this will get you the best fuel economy if you're driving it just like calmly like this. And the cabin refinement, this is the most refined out of the other two. It's the most upscale, I would say. And see, when we're talking about the power, you know, it's good. It's effortless. The V6 is what also adds to the smoothness effect. It's nice. It definitely has better steering than the Pilot. Like, it's way easier to drive. It doesn't feel like a truck. I'm sure you have more experience with a Pilot than I do.
Yeah, I'm just, my father owns a Pilot. I'm generally not an SUV person, but I don't know, this car just feels better in that regard. That thing just felt like a boat to me.
Like a boat.
Kind of ironic for a person who likes American sports cars, but still.
Yeah, no, this does not feel like a boat at all. This actually feels like a quiet civilian, maybe small crossover, just on the driving. It doesn't feel like a big truck, to me at least. It feels good. Like, you can easily get in this car and drive to Florida. It's gonna be a comfy ride. You don't get tired of driving in this car. Overall, to summarize my thoughts, I think this is a great offering from Nissan, and I'm sure you can snatch a good deal on this. Get it for less than what, you know, competitors are asking for their cars. You get all the great technology in a nice simple package that you remember really well from many years ago. Just your standard traditional classical car SUV, and that's why I like it. That's what I like it for. It's the way it was, you know. It's how things were back then, and it still has remained the same. I love the visibility. I love the ride. Super comfy. The seats are great. The visibility, like I said, the ride position, the visibility, all excellent. As far as the things that I didn't like about this car, personally, is how it accelerates off the line. The 0 to 35, 0 to 40 is very Lagarthic. It is not quick, 0 to 40. Once you're at 40 and you go, it's perfect. Like, once you're going at, per se, 60 and you give it some gas, that's it. Look at this, like, excellent pickup. Excellent pickup. Can't even ask for more. But, you know, if you're trying to race off the light, this may not be the ideal car for you. But who will race this anyway? I don't know. Overall, I really like this. I'm gonna give it a high score because it definitely surpassed all my expectations. Nissan did a great job with this car. Well, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to smash that like and subscribe button. Let me know what you would pick and let me know your thoughts. And till next time.